Hey everyone, so it's me, Azucena Gonzalez, a realtor with Mojica and Associates, a local brokerage in Phoenix. So, what is up everyone? As you can tell, I'm not in my usual office space, and that's because we're currently in Washington, D.C., working at the airport. We have a layover to Germany. I was trying to figure out what time I was going to do this just because, hey Nikki, just because I was really concerned about doing it at a time where more people would be awake. So, in about an hour we're going to be boarding, and we get to Germany at 7 in the morning their time, but over here time would be like 11, where I know some people would be sleeping. So hey Annie, so I decided to do it now. I know it's a little early, but some people might be able to watch it later today. But yeah, that's why I'm not doing it a little later in the day as I normally would, because I want to make sure that other people get to see it. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today was why I got into real estate. I feel for a lot of people that know me, I started off at least here in Phoenix working in a domestic violence shelter, right? Because I felt so passionately, and I still feel very passionately about helping people, right? So my program of study when I came here to Phoenix was social justice and human rights, and it was something that really drew me. So I went through my associates, my bachelor's, and I felt really strongly about them, but it wasn't until I started that master's program that I was like, oh my god, like everything before this didn't matter, because this was amazing. I had told my twin sister Letty, I hadn't found a program I studied that resonated with me so well, because I remember spending time at home being like, oh my goodness, like thinking of all the things that were happening around the world and wondering like, what is it that I could do to help contribute with some of the problems, right? Because it's hard to dedicate yourself to so many different things. So one thing that you can do is kind of focusing on one thing and then just working really hard at that, right? So that's kind of what I did by working at the shelter. I worked there for almost 3 years. I did a number of different positions there. We served victims of domestic violence, of course, and that could have been individuals or the families and that kind of thing. I decided to leave though, because even though it was a very worthy cause working there, it wasn't for me, and I felt that it was unjust for me not to do what I really wanted to do, because I'm essentially robbing myself and robbing others, and because we all have our little thing, whatever our thing is, and that's kind of what makes the world go round. So then I left the shelter, I left from working there, and I decided to spend some time thinking about what I wanted to do, and that's how real estate kind of came into mind. I had thought about it before in a different aspect, but when I got into it, I've had the opportunity to work with people in that capacity that I did in shelter, in terms of like, what are your goals? Your goal is to get a house or sell your home or make so much money or improve your credit score, and that to me is so fulfilling. I love being able to see people be like, yay, this is my home, this is what I'm able to do with it, or you know what, I'm able to budget myself and get closer to my goals. I mean, if anything, every day just being able to take one step closer to whatever it is that you want to do is a big win in itself. Even if sometimes if it's a little step or a big step, like the biggest thing is taking steps. Again, like the song by Chris Brown, Crawl, where you're like, if we don't know how to run, walk, or skip, whatever, then you start by crawling. You start moving forward any way that you can. So anyways, I hate to cut this short, especially because I haven't really dug into what I feel in terms of real estate and being able to help others. Like seriously, my dad, I remember telling my dad, like, oh my god, Dad, like there's so many things I want to do, and he's like, all right, like take the time for yourself to better yourself as a person, that self-development, because that prepares you to do what it is that you want to do, which is why you see me you see me often waking up early to go to the gym in the morning, even if I don't feel like it, to eat better foods, to continue with my continuing education classes for real estate, but to listen to motivational videos and being positive and, really working on my mindset and myself and the people around me. Because again, it's about being the light. And sometimes you're like, well, I feel like the flame inside me has died 10 million years ago and there's ashes and stuff around. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna feel that way sometimes, but it's about being like, you know what? Yeah, but there's room for improvement. So anyways, I just love people being like, yay, I'm getting closer, and I'm like, woohoo, I'm happy I could help in any way that it is, even if it's just answering some questions. Like, yes, as long as you know what your options are in terms of anything, like, I want to be there. I'm just like, oh my God, and then I get all excited, and then I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? So it's like the struggle is real when people post stuff on Facebook and then they don't give an update later on what happened. I'm like, is everything okay? Like, my sister will tell me stuff that's happening with her friends, and then I'll ask Letty like a couple months later, like, so what happened? Like, give me the follow-up. Because I worry. I'm like, I wonder what happened after all. It just means a lot to me. So anyways, I do want to say that later this week I will be posting a blog on open houses for Saturday. Then I'm wondering how it's going to work since I'm in Turkey and we're 10 hours ahead. I'm wondering if I'll be able to see the open houses for Saturday 10 hours before y'all do. So essentially, I might be able to see at maybe 5 o'clock in the morning over there. It might be like, I'm not even going to pretend I know what time it is over here in Phoenix. But if anything, I'll try to post that up. I might have to wait, I might not. We'll see what happens. But I'll post up open houses that you can attend to throughout the day for Saturday. That way you can have something to do if you didn't have something to do, but also so you can just, look at some new houses or new to you houses and, stay out of the heat. But I'm gonna let y'all go. But yeah, any questions, talk to me. I love talking to people. I talked to the dude on the plane, and he's from Phoenix. He works at SRP. He's retired. He came here to Washington to visit his son, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then poor guy, like, he was just sitting here, right? He was this older gentleman, and he was just kind of sitting there, like, not doing anything. He tried to fall asleep, it looked like, but not really successfully. So I was bored, and I'm listening to music, trying to come up with, like, a Zumba choreography. And I was just kind of like, you know what? I asked him straight out, hey, are you bored? And he was like, yes, I am. I was like, oh no. So I pulled out my tablet, and I was like, because I saw another gentleman, he was playing solitaire. I was like, he might want to play solitaire. So then I opened it up, and I'm like, oh, you can play solitaire. I have this right here. And then I saw I had another game called Flow, which is like this pattern puzzle kind of game. And I said, ooh, maybe he wants to play that one. So I showed him, oh, but I also have this game. So I pulled that one up, and he's like, oh, he played for like at least half an hour. So he played for at least half an hour, and he was like, thank you so much. And I was like, man, you are welcome, man. We gotta help each other out. We're inside that metal container flying through the air, man. If somebody else is bored, like, be there for them. Anyways, super nice gentleman. And hey, Jill. So it's good to see your name. We're in Washington, D.C. We're in a layover. Heading to Germany to get to Istanbul. Woohoo! Anyways, we're going into the future, y'all. Just kidding, but kind of, not really. I kind of mean it. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go because I need to eat. But yeah, hit me up for anything. I'll be like, hey, what's up? Anyways, let y'all go. Don't forget to drink water. Not necessarily this one, but any water in general. All right. I'm gonna let you go. Bye.